Thousands of protesters took to the streets of central Madrid on Sunday. They were angry and they had one clear message: housing has become unaffordable. Demonstrators gathered from across Spain while they marched against soaring rents and skyrocketing property prices. Many say they simply cannot afford a home anymore. Spain's economy has been growing, but that growth has not helped ordinary people find a place to live. In fact, it may have made things worse.
I think the situation is reaching a point where it's no longer compatible with working people's lives. I'm currently paying 70% of my salary. I've had to rely on my family to be able to afford this flat, and I think it's unsustainable. Prices just keep going up.
As the economy boomed, housing costs surged. Cities like Madrid and Barcelona have been hit the hardest. Young people are especially struggling. Many earn decent salaries but still cannot rent a flat in the city where they work. Some spend more than half their monthly income on rent alone. Others have been forced to move far from city centres.
There's also the fact that if we're paying very high rent, it's impossible for us to save up to buy a flat. So it's a vicious circle we're never going to escape.
Protesters carried banners with sharp slogans: "Housing is a right, not a luxury. Read one." The crowd was diverse: students, workers, families, pensioners, all united by the same frustration. Organizers say the government must act now. They are demanding rent controls, more social housing, and curbs on short-term tourist rentals. Platforms like Airbnb, they argue, are eating into the already limited housing supply.
I'm 87 years old. I live on my own. I don't have a family, and I have been living for 70 years in that house. A vulture fund bought it at the same price I would have been able to buy it. And in 2021, they took me to court because I have an old rental contract. They tried to evict me on October 2025, and they stopped it. Now they will try to evict me on June 3rd.
Spain's government has acknowledged the crisis. Some measures have been announced, but protesters say they are too little, too late. Well, this is not the first such march. Similar protests have been held in Barcelona and other Spanish cities in recent months. The movement is growing. Housing has become one of the most explosive political issues in Spain today. And if Sunday's turnout is any indication, the pressure on politicians is only going to increase.